Works or not. Hello. I have a little bit of a new setup, so we're gonna put the resource. Hi, Kristen. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm trying to do commands at the same time and seeing if my fancy stuff has worked. Let's see. Nope, it hasn't worked. I had such cute fancy stuff to go along with your shout out, and that didn't happen, and the bot doesn't work. So we're back to the drawing board with the bots. Because we have too many bots and not enough commands being followed. I tried. Because the thing is that people who like frequent here, like Kristen and Oz and Katie and stuff, I had like cutesy, personalized stuff for them to like have following things of, but that didn't work, so we're going back to the drawing board. Okay, let me see if I can get this light to cooperate here. So hopefully I had to wrestle with the mic beforehand, and we will see if that was worth it or not, because goodness gracious, hopefully the mic issues are behind us for the moment, and I hope everyone's Thursday's been a lovely Thursday. It's this weird time where the holidays have started, but nothing exactly is happening holiday-wise.
I do know that some people are having like office parties this weekend, and I'm like, what the heck? This is too early in the season to have office parties. I don't want to see nobody until like the last Wednesday before Christmas, when no one wants to do any work, no one wants to be there, and so the whole day is like a wash in general. But also, like, I'm at the point of like, don't talk to me until January. Like, there's nothing productive that can be done until January, honestly. But alas, we must show up and be present, either for ourselves or for others. So, yeah. But other than that, this weekend I'm planning on baking bagels with the fiance. That's going to be fun. I need to get all of the ingredients for the bagels. I've never baked bagels before, cooked bagels before, because there's a bit of both that goes into bagel making. And so, very tentatively nervous about how things will turn out, but I think it'll be fine. It's bread. Either way, it's bread. So, if you're having any interesting things happening over this weekend, you can just, let me know. I can always pull cards for stuff too. I know I don't mention that a lot, but I don't ever mind stopping and pulling cards for people as a thing. So don't ever feel like you're interrupting or anything like that, as I enjoy pulling cards, and it's never a bother for someone to have me pull cards for them. So I did want to make note of that, because I don't think I've mentioned that recently. So I have decided that we are 2 chapters away from finishing this gaming series of Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, which is not exactly technically a cozy game, is what we as the people have decided. It's more of a interesting explorative visual novel with choices. So, not that I'm going to speed run it, but we're not going to lollygag. Not that we've been lollygagging, actually, to be honest. We've not been lollygagging whatsoever. But just in the sense of, like, I'm focused and intent. We've done 12.2 hours in this game, and we have yet to kind of get anywhere. I mean, somehow we've gotten into some sort of like political situation of who's going to be the next like high priestess of the witches or something like that, even though I already wrote in my future that I'm going to be the lead witch, something like that. So also, thanks to the fiance, I have a new like stream deck, so we're going to be experimenting with pressing buttons and letting that sort of help me navigate things. So it's going to be learning in progress. It's going to be me seeing what I can do with certain buttons and things like that, just to make things easier for streams. So like I even have like some Twitch integrations of pressing ads and chat stuff. I don't know what's going on at any given time. So we're just gonna work with it and see what happens when we press buttons, because pressing buttons is fun, honestly. So yes, I'm very excited about technology, and when technology works, it's amazing. So I did see today, I was like, okay, I'm feeling into another deck. I'm feeling into something different for today. And I came across like the perfect deck for this game, honestly. And I don't know why it didn't occur to me before to use this deck for this game, because it is tarot disassembled, and the creator of this deck, Jennifer, is like just a sweetheart and just an amazing person. And so she created this tarot deck that is just filled with the symbols. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what this game does. Like, we deconstruct like images and symbology stuff, and we create like our own cards. So these are the backs of the cards. They're really, I should put my mic up just a little bit more, so there we go. So yeah, they're really nice and like rainbow glittery here. And then the sides have like this tiny bit of like a lime green on those edges, and it's not really matte, but it's just lime green enough. And then the cards themselves have just the symbols on it. So let me get to like the Two of Cups in the Two of Cups from a regular tarot deck, they have all of the symbols on it, and she has just taken the symbols and deconstructed the cards into just the symbols. And I just think that's so neat, where you have different types of wreaths involved. You have like the lion with wings, and of course the cups for the Two of Cups, and even like the fire and the water sort of kind of like over those cups, signifying like there's a difference there. And like all of the symbols, like with the Ace of Swords and stuff like that. So I was like, this is perfect for this deck. I don't know why it didn't occur to me before to use this deck. But anyway, so anyway, I was just like, we're going to use it for the rest of this series, because I think it just fits so well with how we create cards and like oracle cards in this deck. And it just fits perfectly, I feel like. So yes, the creator, her name is Jennifer. I don't know. Oh, it's Jennifer Cooper Steidley, Steidley. And she's just a sweetheart and an amazing person. So there's a couple of editions of this deck, and I believe she just came out with a book recently about like the symbols and tarot. And it's just interesting. I'm not the biggest person on the symbols and tarot. I'll go into this little rant that I usually give with like teaching new classes and for people. To me, like some of the symbols in tarot like are very like Christian coded, or very like Egyptian sort of like fake lore coded. And so that's why to me the symbols, I don't put a lot of personal like belief in the symbols being like super special, I guess is the best way to describe it. But I do appreciate it when people go to like, if like, to me it's kind of like, if you see value in the symbols and they mean something to you, then they mean something. You're the person that brings the value to that, not the symbols themselves, if that makes any sense. Like, if the certain symbol means something, like, of course, like worldwide, etc., there's something to that. But just in general, like, for symbols like this, it's not specifically like, I think like the Egyptian stuff, that is fake lore, that has nothing to do with any sort of like magical stuff. But some people really put like a historical religious value on them, and I'm not going to fight them over it. They can deep dive, and I can find like, okay, that's cool, but everybody has their own thoughts and feelings about things. And one person can look at one symbol like okay, so like for instance, my little taco man, oops, I'm bumping my mic, a little taco guy here. Like, some people see a little token like taco guy, and they'll see just like a little squishy, and they're really cute. And then others will see that, oh, this is like a talisman of protection, because that's what they've infused into this. That's the symbol, the icon for that. So anyway, thank you, taco guy, for being my little thing here. But anyway, that's my rant, probably likely for a bigger rant on another day. But we're here now, and we're going to draw a card of the day, and we'll look at the symbols just to see what's going on and how that kind of brings us to the meaning of the card. And like I mentioned, we deal a lot with symbols in the creation of this game, and so I think it's going to be interesting that as we pull cards, as we make cards, what things could be repeated, what symbols could be repeated. So okay, so let's see what's gonna go on. What's happening? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3. Whoop. Well, that 7th card did fly out. Ooh, so it's the 9 of Cups. So the 9 of Cups, with the symbols that are on the 9 of Cups, of course, you have 9 cups that are stationed there. You also have the table there, which is sort of like the display. I almost think of it as a potter's wheel with the man that's there, like, because he's kind of sitting proudly. There we go. That's the tense I want. He's sitting proudly behind in the card itself, this table, and I always think of it kind of as a potter's wheel. And he is wearing like this little beret hat. He looks like a dork, honestly, in the Rider-Waite-Smith, but he's wearing the beret hat as well as this white robe, and there's like curtains and things like that. So I feel like with the 9 of Cups, there, with the symbols, there's an intentionality of like, are you ready to display and be proud of what you've created, or are you trying to hide that creativity behind here? That's, to me, like the nuance of this card, in especially this curtain being so pronounced here. It's like, what are you doing with this object? Are you showing them off? Are you proudly like in you know, in attire and like a nice attire ready to display them? Or are you sort of like hiding behind things to make sure that, you know, either at the moment it's not safe creatively for you to see stuff, or for others to see stuff, or it's something that's not ready yet but it should be ready, or, you know, is life asking you to be more on display and you're shy of that? So there's just lots of things to just consider with that Nine of Cups. So for today, we're just gonna step into who we are, and we're gonna show up here being our most authentic selves, myself included, and just gonna be here, gonna have fun, because that's all that we're here to do. And yeah, so okay, we're gonna press a button and I'm gonna see if this brings up my game. It does. Oh my gosh, the technology is technologying. I love this. So we're gonna see if we're gonna switch to the new screen. It should be switching here in just a second. Ooh, magic. We love magic when it works. Yay. Yay! And the technology's working like it should. Yay, because I stopped Spotify. I am using my new Stream Deck, and I set up the buttons correctly. Actually, the hardest part about setting up the Stream Deck was the fact that my computer wasn't recognizing the USB at all. And I was like, oh no, is this already broken before I can use it? What did I do to it? So yes, I'm very excited that I programmed the buttons correctly and that I can, you know, pause and play things as I need to. Okay, so per usual, we're gonna start with our content warning, and I should save this in a note, but here we go. So the content warning is that this game tackles sensitive themes and content including self-harm, suicide, discrimination, gender dysphoria, depression, anxiety, nudity, sexual themes, crude language, and use of legal drugs, and also cannibalism in a myriad of ways. So I'm going to, per usual, type this out because I want to make sure that anyone that comes in, they're aware of the content warning. Let's see. This is also like a typing game for me to see how well I can like not look down at my hands. Dysphoria. Anxiety, nudity, sexual themes, crude language, use of legal drugs, and weirdly, was there, and I don't think there was anything else that I remember necessarily that wasn't like already discussed here, because I'm adding cannibalism because it just keeps coming up as a thing. It just keeps coming up. I don't know why. But we can always edit this later. So I'll pin this for now for anybody who comes in. And then also just making sure, because again, I have this new Stream Deck, wanting to check, are the volume levels okay for the game for everybody? Because the game does like to fluctuate with volume and music and things like that. So I'm just going to make sure that everyone is okay with the vocal volume levels for me, as well as the, okay, the game is a hair loud. Thank you. I will. Okay. Because last time, if we remember correctly, there was like super loud horns, and then all of a sudden it was really, really quiet. So we'll do that for now. So I think, yeah, the audio on the others is not peaking too badly. So, okay. We're going to try this. Okay, so again, we're going to continue to, because look, we're on chapter 6. Oh, whew. I was like, babe, I was telling my friends, I'm like, babe, we're only on chapter 5, and I think there's 10 chapters. We're not going to finish until like mid-January. And then I looked, and there's supposedly like 7 chapters, supposedly, and we're on chapter 6. So yay, yay. And also, this is lying. 11 hours, 19 minutes. No, I have played for 12 hours via Steam. Okay, where are we at? So I believe we need to make a tarot card. Oh, my sister's there, and we are sending them on to do jobs for the political thing that we're involved in. So we're going to make a tarot card because I'm curious to see how the deconstructed tarot deck that I have here, the symbols, is going to interact with our new. And we also, if I remember correctly, we have some new symbols and backdrops to toy with and play with. So we're going to just make a new card and see how this goes. So we have, of course, these are our backdrops. Let me see if we have. No, none of these are new here. So we're going to pull to see what kind of elements we need to put into this card deck for our sphere, for the world. We are world building here. Also, my eye has been twitching since like 9 a.m. this morning when my dogs woke me up puking. So, anyway, so my Dolly Parton accent comes out way more whenever I'm tired. So just, it's going to happen. And I get embarrassed because it's a very thick Southern accent when it comes out. So just be prepared. Brace yourselves, essentially. So it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I just wanted to warn you all that it will happen. Okay, so let's see. What is the sphere of energy that we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 imbue into this card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. We have the 9 of Wands, so we're gonna definitely do a like fire energy, which is red. There we go. I was like, pink being here is just throwing me off, honestly. So let's see. So we have charred battlefield here, which is war is meaningless. Let's see if there's any red and something else. And then we have the city of blacksmiths built for Defrenia, which I've always thought was a pretty cool like meaning. And then forgotten factory. Okay, so we'll draw one more card to see what other sort of elements we need to, and then we'll look at the symbols. So, and thank you, Kristen. I've been told by lots of people that it's a very cute accent, but having a mom that was from the north, actually my mom's going to Ohio today. They're doing like a homecoming sort of trip with for my grandparents, and honoring them, and so they're going back to like the original like hometown that my great grandmother lived in, and going to see her old house and things like that. It's like small town Ohio, like teeny tiny town. So apparently if my mom is from up north and dad is from down south, and he's from like South Georgia. So my entire life it's been a war of, a second civil war of the accents, honestly. And I lost it a little bit when teaching in Korea, because you sort of course, need like a neutral accent when teaching kids. But it's come back, roaring back since living back in my hometown. So, yes. Oh, I love a New York accent, honestly. They're so much fun. Because there was a teacher that was in Korea. He was from New York, and it came out like just a hair here and there when he would say certain words. So that was always fun to me. It's like meeting other people and their accents and how different people said different things. So, okay, we're going to pull the second card. And we're going to see 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we got the Hanged one. So interesting. Okay, so the symbol that's on the 9 of Wands, of course we have like 9 wands here, but I need to get a little tiny camera to be like, I was thinking about getting like a small little document camera so I could like slide it underneath so you all could get like zoomed in pictures. That's like after the Switch deck thingy, I could like program a button to be like camera on, and it like looks at stuff. Anyway, I need to stop geeking out over technology. But there's also a band-aid and a mountain and, of course, like a window. And the 9 of Wands is this card that means that you've been, like, fighting the good fight for a very long time and it's getting weary. And while you are not necessarily, like, failing, while you are being resilient, there's also a part of it where it's just fucking exhausting. So I just also like the fact that there's a band-aid on it. because like the band-aid itself, the person on the card in the Rider-Waite-Smith doesn't have a band-aid. They have like I keep pointing up here, like some gauze around their head and stuff that's bloodied up. But I just think it's really cute that she modernized it into like a band-aid, because like I just think it's cute. And then the Hanged one has a tree with a person that is like one of those drawing figurines, and they're hanging upside down with rope. And the Hanged one, there's a couple of different meanings for the Hanged one. Some of it is like a change of perspective. Some of it is that there's like patience that's waiting there. And there's also like a traditional meaning where they're being rebellious, and they're kind of like being punished for their revolutionary views and rebellion. So I think that that's also an interesting nuance to, think about whenever you draw this card. Does it mean that you need to kind of patiently wait it out to be calm and carry on and just kind of, allow things to happen? Is it something where you do need a change of perspective, where, you've been looking at something the wrong way and you need to kind of refresh that vision that you have? Or is it meaning that you maybe need to rebel and do something different and revolutionary in the way you're thinking or the way that you're acting towards something? So as a result, so we have those kind of two meanings. So we have, let's look at all of our red ones once more. I believe there were two. So charred battlefield is war is meaningless. Okay, I could see like how the Nine of Wands could be that kind of, where, the individual is fighting and it's just like, exhausting, and they're considering those thoughts of like, oh my gosh, this is meaningless. But there's also, to me, always a perspective of hope with the Nine of Wands, where there is something to be valued with that. So I'm going to keep looking here at the second one. And then, so the city of blacksmiths built inside the skeleton of a titanic behemoth, the bone marrow of the fallen beast burns for eons, so their forges are always alight. So that's really interesting. And then forgotten factory many millennia ago, before witches cracked the cosmic code to manipulate matter, they built a factory under the crust of Venus. It was operated by iron golems and allowed many human covens to expand beyond the solar system. So with these three, to me it feels more like the charred battlefield, in like if a combination of both of these cards, where it's like, well, maybe the perspective change, or maybe the way of rebellion is to be like, you know what, why am I fighting? Is this battle worth having? So we're gonna consider that as the card. So let's go ahead and do that. And then, so we're going to select the arcane, the symbols that are here. So for this one, I'm going to be looking a lot more at the symbols as well, because I'm curious to see if there's going to be any overlapping symbols. And here I say that we're going to speed run this game. Not really speed run, but we're going to go faster. But good golly, have I just settled here for pulling tarot cards. But that's okay. That's what we're here to do anyway. This game will be finished no matter what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune, again, it's a card that's come up a lot for this game, actually. But the Wheel of Fortune is everything's going to be okay card to me. Like, everything feels chaotic. Everything feels like you're out of control. There's no stopping the turning of this, right? But a lot of this, the Wheel of Fortune, is a lot of like Egyptian imagery, which, again, like I mentioned, doesn't really mean a lot to me. But I think for like in a non-Egyptian esoteric way, having like all of these animals pictured on here, you have a sphinx, you have, I believe it's an eagle, a lion, a bull, a snake, all of these things. Like, I always think about like nature and the cycles of life, and how like this, of course it's like the whole Bible thing, like the sparrow doesn't care about where its next meal is coming from. Why are you worrying about this? And I'm like, well, technically, the sparrow is like searching all day for its meal, but there's something to be said about like not being overwhelmed with the chaos of life that's outside the exterior of your control. You can kind of come back to yourself and come back here and realize like, okay, so this is what I do have control over in my life. And so this is going to be my realm of ruling. This is my realm of me being my, my monarch, my own monarch in my own, you know, house, in my own car. Just don't monarch anybody else when you're in your own car, okay? But yes, so we're gonna think about the Wheel of Fortune as a symbol. So we're just gonna flip through. Let's see. We have, like I said, there's some clouds here. There's a sphinx. There's a book. There's a sword. There's some animals here. So we're gonna see if we. That's really the wolf, mother, and children. There's really not a wolf on here. There is a sword on here, but it's a singular sword that doesn't really mean dominatrix. Is this a new one? I feel like I've never seen this card before. Is this a new one? I feel like, honestly, I don't. A fairy that offers her services as a dominatrix for sorceress lost in lust. When the witch draws her power from passion, she can reach a point at which her. Is this my sister's card in this deck? I don't. I have the. Forbidden Door to Pleasure. Not really. The Harvest Oracle. There's really not any, like, nature stuff here. Everything's, like, in the clouds. The Deerfolk Paladin. This kind of maybe we get close, because we get a sword here. Oops, stop. Oh, yeah, we can study cards. That's right. If we want to do... I don't know what it does. It does something in depth. But, yeah, so we have a sword here, which we do have on the Wheel of Fortune. And we have, like, a weird deer animal on this as well. So we'll keep this one in mind. And we have enough tokens to keep it in mind. So that's good. Avian Dancer. That looks like more like the World card to me than the Wheel of Fortune. Nope. The Fallen Hero. Not really. The Coppersmith. No. The Gaithrian. Tarots of the Cosmos. Okay. And the Penitent one. Okay, I think we're going to go with it sort of pointing to this little guy, this Paladin. The Paladin, could use this card. The Paladin. Guardians of the Deerfolk, Witch Coven. Just like humans, male deerfolk can't become witches. That is a lie. We keep, every week, I have to say this, but that's a lie. There is no gender discrimination with magical practices. I don't like how uninclusive this is in the game. So, I'm going to say that's a lie. Unlike humans, male deerfolk aren't blind to magic, and they give their lives in service of their coven to protect the knowledge and hunt traitors. So we're going to go with this. We're going to go with this little guy. And then we have the symbols. So we're going to look at the symbols of this and see if there's anything that sort of is reflective in the card. And we'll check it out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Ooh, this card is the 8 of Cups. I want to say we had like an 8 of Cups card like a couple weeks ago that was in the deck. So the Bottomless Jug could, you know, deal with that. But the 8 of Cups, just for verbal confirmation, has like 8 cups. It has a couple of mountains. There is water. There's shoes. There's the sun and the moon. Sort of like in the 8 of Cups, the sun is sort of over the horizon and the moon is very more present. And then there's a guy who wears a red robe as he hikes over the mountain. So those are the symbols that we're going to be thinking about. So we have the Bottomless Jug, and that's, you know, that's pretty on point because cups are cups and jugs are jugs. Asteroids. I'm not really seeing asteroids with this. Ether wings. Not really. Let's see. So we also kind of think of water as well as an element here. So we'll keep checking. No, definitely not. Arbiter book. Ooh, a blue light torch. Inevitable 3. A tower shield. Hunting rifle. A dark matter bow. Mirror. Snowcat eyes. Ew. Wait. An iron golem. Okay. So I think the stuff that has like the most water energy as well as fits is going to be the Bottomless Jug here. Ooh. Ancient eye of one of our leaders. Allow me to pierce through the fabric of this magic. I desire to know more. I wonder what it does. I'm curious what it does. Okay. So, oh yeah, it gives me sort of a preview ahead of time of what it could mean, I guess. Okay, so we have built a card. Ooh, this card's gonna be interesting. Let's see. Let me see. It's kind of like war is meaningless here. Oh, I don't want tanks in there. Tanks are boring. I don't want tanks. Okay, we're gonna deal with it this way. Okay, we're gonna put Mr. Deerbody here. We're going to bring this one forward a little bit. Gonna make him hold a sword. I wish I could also change the color, because this color palette here with this deer man and all of this stuff is not the best. Because it's like very bright colors. Well, how do I can't. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Ooh, a fishy. Come here, fishy, fishy. We have a fish there. Oops. Okay, we're gonna delete one of these fish. Oh, I can't delete that fish, so I'll delete this fish. It's gonna be a pet fish that rides on him. Maybe it'd be cool if the water made a sword. Okay, let's see if this background has any better background to go on. Not really. Dang it! Why isn't this background better? Okay, I guess we'll go with this. Okay. Not too shabby. I think the logistics of making, like, if there was an app or something that would let you design... Maybe that's what I need to do. Oh, dang it. I need it. Kristen, you're not listening to this. But if there's an app that you can make, like, your own deck and have the same sort of concept and just make your own symbols and stuff like that and then send it off to a printer and then they would print it... Kristen! I don't need this in my life. But, like, you could send it off to a printer and then they would send it to you. Like... I mean, I feel like that's like the dream. And it's not AI related. People could upload their own images and, like, you know, trace things themselves, of course. Like, would it be kind of like Canva? Yes, but it would be like a simpler version of Canva and have stuff already loaded in already for people to make their own decks, and then they could add their own stuff if they wanted to. Like, this is fairly easy as an app, in my opinion. Can I code it? Probably not. Dang it. Okay, I gotta add this to the list before I forget it, because it's a good idea. But notes. That's where I put it. All of my notes are my notepad. I have so many tabs for notes. Okay. But I think the key is that you could, like, print your own deck, because it's one thing to just make the deck itself, it's another thing to have it, like, printed and sent off to you and have like already pre-planned, like, because, like, I've made my own decks before and it's so hard to get, like, all the box dimensions, all the stuff itself and whatnot, but, like, having it seamless, like an app to do it, and you could just do it yourself, and it could be, yeah, it would just be so much more fun. And then it could have suggestions. Like, this has suggestions of, like, meanings. All these meanings tend to be the same thing, because we have, like, deception, the unknown, introspection, judgment, test, communication, peace. How many of these are already on repeat? You know? Anyway. So this is the Guardian of Ruin. War distorts all feeling. The zealousy of a paladin is a harsh counselor. Outstanding at keeping the peace, the ever-flowing water from the jugs represent inner desire. Exactly. Like, I love that app. It's like, exactly. You could draw a card if you didn't want to print something. It could be something where you have your own card deck to draw from if you want to. Plus, like, and it can have, like, a card of the day from somebody else if they wanted to submit it to the public for an oracle card reading. Like, it's a thing. It's like I need something else to throw money at. Yes, I really like that app a lot because it's very like simple, but it's like it gives you exactly what you need. Like exactly what you need. I think and there's like also a different app that I tried, but then when they required my phone number, I was like, "Why do you need my phone number? Leave me alone. You're not calling me." Cuz I'm a boomer when it comes to calling me. Like do not raise your phone to me at all. Leave me alone. But yes, I always forget about that app. I think it's Labyrinthos, but I love, okay, the Golden Thread Tarot was the first tarot deck that I used when I was in the States. Like, Holly let me use that for the first time when I had come back to the States, and I love that deck so much. Like, it's so good. I need to find my copy of it because my sweet fiance got me like a tarot box, like it's a little altar box, and I want to put a deck in there, and I was trying to think of what deck, and you just reminded me, Kristen, of that deck, and I was like, that's the deck that I want on my desk because it shuffles beautifully because the card stock is plastic. It's another one of those decks that is just so simple, but yet has enough symbols for you to get stuff on. So the card stock is amazing. I love that deck so much. It's great. Okay, speaking of great decks, I guess we'll go back to this one. So yes, we've made a card. Yay! Okay, now let's get on with, we're on 31 cycles left of whatever this campaign thing is. So I'm gotta tell them to do stuff, I guess? Or I think we drew cards last time to tell them what to do, I believe. So I guess we gotta do this like 31 times. Good graciousness. But no, I love Golden Thread Tarot. Okay, 31 cycles left. Something witches are voting. Okay. Okay, I like you too. Okay, so what are we gonna have our sister do today? Let's draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I'm not going to stop thinking about the Golden Thread Tarot until I find it after we're done. Because now I'm like, oh dang, where is it? Ooh, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm going to go for, okay, do we think promote our program or dig up dirt on our opponents? I kind of feel like, okay, I always think of the Ace of Pentacles as a seed that you're planting. So I want to say that it's going to be digging up dirt on our opponents and like planting seeds of doubt into other people. So we're going to do that. We're going to be a little bit nasty. It may take some time. I'll see what I can find, and later we can decide if it's okay to use in a debate. Thank you, sister. Also, I had like made a lurk command that was like super cute, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't work because these shout out commands didn't work, and it makes me so mad because I set these up and who knows why they're not working. But we're trying. We're trying to make things. Yeah, see? It doesn't work. It was so cute. It was like, it was going to be something like, Kristen doesn't want to be perceived right now. Please don't look at them until further notice or something. It was something like that. Because I didn't want to steal other people's of being like tucked in the bed. Oh, okay. That's true. Okay, so 7 of Wands is what we're going to do for a Bremar. So it's 7 of Wands is more of like a defensive card. Here in this one, of course, kind of like the 9 of Wands because they're very similar. With the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands, of course, we have these Wands cards here. But we also have the shoe here, kind of where there's like, they're on the defense. They are making sure that there is nothing penetrating their like battle lines, as well as like rocks and water and other obstacles, essentially. So what we're going to do for this one is we're going to... It's not even harvesting. This is not even looking for digging up dirt for our opponents or looking for allies or opportunities. So we're going to be like, never mind. He's not done anything so far because every time I get to him, it's like, you're just going to sit here and play defense for us. Okay, so we got that. And then now we're going to talk to something. Oh, yeah, that's right. Capressa visited us. I'd like to introduce myself before the race. There are some topics I'm interested in discussing with you regarding the nature of the political shift in our coven is about to experience. Kind regards, Capressa, the historian witch. Okay, we're going to invite Capressa. Capressa. let's see. Hello, Compressa. I am Compressa Newman. Nice to meet you. She's really pretty. I like her, though. I mean, she's probably very homophobic and, you know, wants to hurt people, but it's so cute. I like them. Okay. Thanks for having me. I wanted to introduce myself formally before the race becomes hectic. That is so kind of you. I'm sorry that you had to come all the way here. There's still 800 years of exile less than the sentence Aidna cast over me. Well, I'm well aware. Aidna often confided in me. Oh, God. Ugh. Ugh. Blech. The fear you inspired her was one of her greatest weaknesses. The fear you inspired her... Okay, we're just gonna move on. Oh, wow, I don't know how to feel about that. That makes two of us. That's the main reason I decided to pay you a visit. To keep me in check, to form my own judgment. I promise I carry the best of intentions. Aidna was right. You should fear me too. Don't be so harsh. I'm nice. I promise. So let's draw a card and see specifically how we're gonna play this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also, this cardstock is a little bit of a rose petal finish, so it's harder to draw, if that makes any sense. So this is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, it has all of the astrological signs, because on the blanket in the Rider-Waite-Smith Nine of Swords are all of the astrological signs of the year. And then, of course, there's 9 swords, and a rose, and a rock, and the stained glass window, and the bed. And this is a card of fear and terror, and where you have so much anxiety. It's sort of like waking up with night sweats, is like from a nightmare. So we're going to be like, Aidna was right, you should fear me. I mean, I guess if we're coming out guns blazing, it's blazing. Okay. You're trying to protect me by pushing me away. How admirable of you. No, I'm not. I'm being a bitch because you're a horrible person. I can respect that. Maybe Aidna wasn't scared of as much as threatened. You certainly carry the presence of those who know fate is in their hands. Knowing this, I must ask you and your team to retire from the race. What? Why? Ha! Nice strategy. Get out of my house immediately. Get out of here. Okay, how are we going to answer this? I mean, I feel like we've already been sassy, saying like, ha ha ha, nice strategy, but we will still see what's going on here. We're going to still check with the cards. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, the 7 of Pentacles. I think that's a nice strategy because we're talking about reaping what we're sowing. We're talking about continuing on and being in that moment where you're having faith that eventually something will be reaped. And so it's not like a why. It's not a question. It's not like, get out of my house. Like, I'm the emperor. To me, it's more of like, this is something that's part of the work. This is the, you know, that's the background of where like strategy comes into play. I didn't say that in jest. You are too close to your human side to properly govern a cosmic coven. That's what made Aidna such a great leader. She had a direct channel of communication with the gods and was far detached from her human origins. On the other hand, you, Dahlia and Jasmine, you have an unaccountable number of human flaws. Fear, pride, envy, greed, even what you consider virtues such as ambition or mercy, or even the most basic things such as need for comfort or enjoyment, cloud your judgment. Flaws, flaws, flaws. Okay. And how are you better than us? But without feelings, can you truly care for your peers? Okay, you are a psychopath. Get out of my house. I mean, you're not wrong. I feel like that is chaotic behavior, so. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, 10 of Swords. Okay, you're a psychopath. Get out of here. Like, you are, first of all, I'm gonna kill you. Maybe. I'm gonna stab you in the back. But also, like, you're starting from the bottom. Get out. Not in my house. I'm not having you here. We are done. I'm completely and utterly done with this conversation. Okay, you're a psychopath. Get out of my house. Typical human reaction. Not an attitude that will reflect well on your character. I will make sure everyone knows what to expect from a short-tempered leader such as yourself. Goodbye. Oh well. Okay. Well, we have 29 cycles left. Jesus Christ. Okay. We have 29. Okay, my sister's still not back. Okay, let's see if we're going to give Abramar a job now. Ooh, can I not give him a job? Oh, maybe I can. Is she back? She's not back yet. So we're going to give Abramar a job. Allies opportunity, dig up dirt, harvest energy. I don't know what harvest energy has to do with anything. It's something, maybe. I don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. Does Abramor get to leave the house today? 7 of Swords. Okay. So, 7 of Swords. My card. Love this card. It is about thinking outside the box. Thinking up creative ways to get out of a situation or to manifest certain things or to get things done. So, I'm going to say look for allies and opportunities because 7 of Swords individuals or people are just opportunistic. Like the guy, he just came across swords. Who's to say that he took those swords from somebody's house? Nobody. He probably just happened across them and was like, hey, these are cool swords. Nobody's around looking at these swords. I'm going to take them. So we're going to look for allies and opportunities. Understood. I'll comb the cosmos and see what I can find. Also, where's Grief? We were like having a real good time with Grief. And then suddenly like they've taken her from us, right? Like, we've not seen her in a couple cycles. And I'm like, where is she at? Because she's the only person I care about, honestly. Okay, 29 cycles left. I'm not ready to do another card yet. And I don't think there's anybody to talk to. So we're going to, what we're going to do is we're going to sleep. Either we're going to sleep, we're going to stay and then sleep. We're going to do something of that matter in that order or not. Let's see. Okay, what to do? First, we're going to read Patrice's demographic analysis. Oh, dang it. We have so much stuff to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let us see. The Tower. The Tower. What is it? What do we think the Tower is? Sleeping sounds great. That's what I think. I'm like, the Tower means falling over my bed and my head going to the pillow. Starting from scratch. We're gonna end this day and start the new one. That's what to me the Tower would represent. It's like we are calling it a day because sometimes, you know what? Sometimes we just need to call a day. We need to like cut ourselves off from the day and just start over. Okay, you dream about, I'm performing a dance in front of 100 jade statues. You dance and sweat for 3 full days. You fail the final step and the statues crumble and you engulfed in black flames. You enjoy it. Okay. Ooh, somebody's, is this not Grief? I don't think it's Grief. Okay, we're gonna come up. Is it Grief? No, it's not. Yep, it's the Arbiter. I need to bring you up to date regarding an active conflict that may affect the current elections. Let me know when it's a good time for me to visit. Yours faithfully, Thea. Let's invite Thea. Ooh, there's somebody else in the window too. Okay, hello. Hello again, Fortuna. Thank you so much for coming. What's this about, an active conflict? Should we be worried? Well, there is an internal war going on within the coven of the Jade Sculptors. The conflict escalated quicker than we anticipated, and there have been many witch casualties in a matter of weeks. So the arbitrage office has to intervene to minimize casualties, and above all, keep it contained and make sure no other coven takes part in the conflict. I see. This must be the war you foretold, Fortuna. Thanks to you, your card reading, my superiors were extra vigilant and managed to mediate in time to avoid greater disaster. They want you to know that they value your contribution. This is why I'm coming to you with this first. There is someone I would like to send your way. Your counsel has been very valuable to me and by extension to the arbitrage office. Maybe you'll be able to do the same for a group of refugees that had to leave the jade sculptures to save their skin. We need to bring some order to this chaos. Very well, I'll talk with my team and see what we can do. Depending on how you handle it, it may be an opportunity. Shouldn't the arbitrage offers be neutral? Thank you so much. Okay, I guess we'll draw a card. Seeing... Let's see... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, we have a repeat right now. We have the Hanged Man, or the Hanged One. So I think of this as like the neutrality, because there's no like wavering the Hanged One or the Hanged Man. They are like generically, like either they stand for something like revolutionary, or they're not affected by things that are going on around them. So we're gonna go, shouldn't the arbitrage office be office be neutral? Not exactly. We have an objective, and that is to preserve peace within which society. The policy is to avoid meddling in internal conflicts unless they become a threat to the rest of the community, like in this case. When the shit hits the fan, we do whatever it is to keep the turmoil in check. And in this case, we thought that your newfound party is the best suited to this specific issue. I see. I'm giving notice to the office. They will tell Zyra, the representative of the refugees, to make contact with you. Okay, I can't promise anything, though. You meet with her, no strings attached, and decide if there is something that your party can do to help. That I can do. Very well, that'll be all. Something to confess? No way. Protocol. Okay, as always, thank you for your time. Thank you for coming. Bye. Okay, interesting. The plot thickens. I mean, I did write... Oh, my sister's back. Everybody's back. Everybody's back. Everyone chill. Everyone calm down. Ooh, we have lots of visitors. Reporting. You kicked Capressa out of your home. Is it true that you kicked Capressa out of your home? Yeah. She was asking us to drop out of the race. Ha! Worth losing all these votes, then. She's telling everyone about your lack of diplomacy and how you're not fit to rule. But we'll overcome this. Just try to stick to diplomacy in the future meetings, please. No. I'm already... Again, I already wrote my own future, so unless, like, I'm a bad reader and my word isn't true, then it's fine. Bad news regarding Jasmine. Apparently, she's been funding a group of academics to research what it'd really entail for our powers if we all devour Aidna. And... Wow. I mean, if it wasn't on your team... If I wasn't on your team, I'd probably vote for her now. But we mustn't give up. Let's start the counterattack. Okay. Did you find anything? I found something interesting. I subtly introduced the idea that she should pay you a visit. Her name is Rangy Marie. I'm only laughing because of my horrible pronunciation of what this is. Rangy Marie, the cosmic poet. She's not from the Coven, but you've probably heard of her. Rangy Marie is all the rage through her witching universe, especially among the youngest witches. Her words, especially her poems and songs, have a lot of impact on witch culture. As our universe's biggest influencer, Rangy Marie will definitely play a major role in shaping witch culture in the centuries to come. I've heard she already sympathizes with our cause, so if we could get her to speak up, we could sweep a lot of votes. Cool. I'd like... Oh, I've got to give them something to do. Okay. Oh, dang it. How many? Can I give you, like, a job that will last 25 cycles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. We're going to have him Ace of Cups. We're going to have him look for more allies and opportunities. We're going to keep spreading on the love thick to everyone else. Okay, he's going to find somebody else. Perfect. Okay, and our sister, let's see what we need our sister to do. And then we'll see our visitors for the day. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, the devil. Okay, the devil. The devil, I think we're going to be... They did some digging. I found something a bit worrying about our friend Jasmine. presumably with the best of intentions, but still quite unethically, in my opinion. Jasmine has been adding some performance enhancers to her mixtures. She's doping. Trying to make Aiden happy in life easier for her sister, she's been spiking the dried leaves and other infusions she provides the coven with. It was all with the purpose of helping everyone to meet their quarterly controls, but still to do so covertly. Apparently some witches discovered that their mixtures were altered, but Jasmine apologized and asked them to keep it hushed up, promising she wouldn't do it again. If we reveal this in a debate, I'm sure it'll cause quite the damage, but it may damage your friendship too. In any case, here's the info. It doesn't hurt to know more about our rivals. Okay, well, you know what? You're gonna keep looking. Ooh, challenge an opponent's program. Dig up. Okay, so the devil. Oh, I think the devil. Okay, so we could do it two ways with the devil. The devil is either that direct counterpart to the like all of the Christian stuff that and all of like the Western culture thing, right? So like they are like the opposite, the opposer of that. They are everything quite literally like the opposite, especially like when we think of Christianity and its influence on Western culture. So it could be challenge an opponent's program or dig up dirt on our opponents. I am inclined that it's more of an opposition where they are setting themselves up as that opposing force to things and not necessarily like digging up dirt, in my opinion. So we're gonna do that. Okay, whose program should we challenge? So let's draw a card. Whatever kind of like personality card kind of comes up, we'll see who we're challenging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, the 8 of Pentacles. So I see, to me, Jasmine is the Pentacles. And they've perfected their craft, and we have that dirt on them already about how they've been subtly enhancing things without people's permission into their concoctions. So we're going to go with Jasmine here, that we're going to challenge Jasmine. Specifically, let's go after this point of Jasmine's program. Okay, here we go. Dang it, we have to... Let's see what program we're going to come up against and challenge her on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going to challenge her. Oh, I knew we were going to pull this card. I knew it. I was like, we're going to pull death because death means Aiden's corpse. We're going to challenge her on devouring Aiden's corpse. Like, and I swear to you, I drew this card. It's the death card. I promise to you, I was like, we're going to draw death. I knew it beforehand. So first of all, I love this card because the Tudor rose up in this corner is so beautiful. I love the Tudor rose, but also like the symbols of death here are just like not repetitive, but like a repetitive in that good way where it's like, we know that the skull means death, but we also have like a white horse, which in like Christian mythology, wow, did I just say Christian mythology? That's really cool. Christian mythology, like, there are like in the apocalypse, death comes riding on a white horse. And so anyway, we're going to go Aiden's corpse, devour her. That's what we're going to challenge her on. We're going to do it because I knew the cards were going to say that. I was like, we're going to choose death. We're going to choose death. And we did it. So gotcha. I'm on it. Thank you, Patrice. Okay. And we're going to look at people in the window. We have, Violet. That's what her name was. I forgot. I knew it was a V name. I thought it was a different V name. But Violet the Peppermaster. Is it okay to visit or are you too busy with the political campaign? I'm getting the hand of my powers. Maybe there's a way for me to help you. And then we have Junrisha. The moment of truth. Let's confirm whether our paths align or diverge. Is this the weird one that brought the weird, like, math machine? I think so. We'll deal with her first, and then we'll talk to Violet, because I like Violet more. I'm pretty sure it was. Because it looks like she has Shakespeare clothes as she's flying through the sky. Yeah. That's her. So you didn't only choose the wrong side, you went as far as to found your own party just to make the same mistake. Good day to you, too. I'm going to do everything in my power to stop you. Whoa, coming on strong. You came all this way just to declare war? Yes. Super. To begin with, you can forget about getting any votes from the academics, and then I'll start working on the other factions. Do your worst. We're not afraid. Blackmail, threaten to reveal her secrets, or can't we reach some kind of compromise? I mean, again, I've already written my future, so no matter what, I'm gonna win. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. The devil. Okay. Do your worst, we're not afraid. We're gonna be threatening to reveal her secrets. Because again, we are not backing down. We are the opposition. And this is not about compromise. This is, we're gonna... your beloved Aidna left me a parting present. She gave me one of her eyes to peek beyond the fabric of reality. That's how I learned your Fate Mancer's disc is rigged, and that you're collecting information from every witch in the pinch without their knowledge or consent. I'm sure it'd be a problem for your holistic research if this information became widespread. What do you want? Oh, I want absolutely nothing. You just need to do nothing, and your secret will be safe. Very well, but I'm still voting for Jasmine. Completely understandable. You can leave now. See you in Congress. Ha. Ha ha. Problem solved. Problem solved. Ooh, that's the new person. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. We're gonna see Violet, our Peppermaster. Peppermancer. Not even. How did they come up with Peppermancer? Okay. So before we do this, the ad's gonna come on, and that gives me the opportunity to test my little ad button here. So we're gonna see if that works or not, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, then it's gonna be magic. So let's see if that works. Maybe. Too bad. We don't know because. Ooh! Yay! I think it worked because it says my next auto ad is reduced. So for those who are still here, we're gonna take a small little break here. And we're going to get some, anybody who wants libations on this Thursday, get libations. For anybody else who, is not in that mood, a la me, get some water, get some cuddly clothes on, and come back and we'll continue our discussion with Violet. So we will be right back, and hopefully I can get all this stuff to play nicely in just a second. See ya! we're back from break. I hope gonna make sure everything's working. Ooh, okay. Hey, I think we did it, everybody. Also, during break, I was able to find my golden thread tarot. Surprise, surprise. It was where I put it. Usually, I don't put things back in the right place. So, just to show folks before I put it back away, this is what the golden thread tarot looks like. And it's just it's a matte black, but it's on plastic, and it's just gold lines, and I love it so much. And the shuffling is a delight, and is also a deck that you can like take with you to like out to eat with people, and like just an all around 10 out of 10 deck. Love it so much. So I'm gonna put it back in my little altar that my fiance got me for Christmas. And I also got, bars, coffee shops, restaurants while you're at work. And I also brought out a moon deck that I have. I forget what the name is. I'll get the name next time. But I'm going to see if I can find the full moon in Gemini, because that's what the moon was in yesterday. And I'm just curious to see what the full moon in Gemini is going to be. So let's see. Let's see if I can find that really quick. I probably won't be able to find it very quick, honestly. Let's see. Let's see. Black moon. Full moon air. Here we go. I believe this because, who is it? Gemini is an air sign. So I believe because it just rotates through like the different signs in the moons. So this is the moon that was yesterday. And probably today as well, because I believe it's going to stay the full or supermoon in Gemini today. But a solution is the keyword, and flower is sort of the symbol. So I just thought, I was like, I wonder what that was, because my little altar box here has like a space for cards. So I think I'm going to start placing a moon card there, because like living your life by the cycles of the moon is very nice and reminds us to stay with the rhythms of life and to feel into that. So anyway, but yes, golden thread has literally been everywhere. It's one of those decks that I have shuffled so many times and it still looks new. Like it's old. Like I probably have had this deck for probably like 6-7 years. And yeah, some of the gold gilding and stuff has like scratches, but that's just normal wear and tear. It's a great deck. It's held up so super well. So yes. Okay, so I found my little card there. And yeah, we're gonna continue on with our game here. We're meeting with our favorite dancer, Violet, and seeing where they're at in their life as a newly transformed witch, becoming herself and who she truly wants to be in life, which is what we support with all individuals. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's see. How are you doing? Very good, very good. Yeah? Yes, way better than I expected, to be honest. It took me a while to realize I wasn't dreaming, but once I connected with what magic is and how I can interact with the cosmos, I feel unstoppable. I've never felt this alive. I'm so happy for you. It's thanks to you that I got this far this quick. What you read in the cards for me, it profoundly affected me. Your words have been fueling my passion for the cosmic arts, so much that I've had praise from the whole coven, including the elders. They say they've never seen someone as promising as me in the whole history of the coven. Oh wow, that's big. Congratulations, I'm so happy for you. Thank you so much. I could never repay what you've done for me. Actually, about that, I'd like to join your party, please? I'll do anything, grabbing cosmic coffee or whatever the equivalent is in this case. I just want to help in any way I can. Oh, that's nice of you. So, will you have me on board? Of course, we'd be thrilled to have you. You don't want to be tangled into politics. I mean, honestly, it's the latter. You don't need to be tangled in all this, I promise. I'm sure that there's already a predetermined ending for this question, but we'll still draw cards just to keep drawing cards, because that's the fun part. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's see. Ooh, the 4 of Wands. We'd be thrilled to have you. It's going to be a big old party. Everything's going to be exciting. Everything's going to be happy. We love it here, and we want you to be included in that happiness. Of course, we'd be thrilled to have you. Yes. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Fortuna. You won't regret it. I'm going to do my best and then some. That's a good attitude. You're already in our headquarters, so find a comfortable spot and I'll come up with something for you to help us with. Understood. Ooh, yeah, they don't know about a Bramar. Are we supposed to, are we supposed to tell them about a Bramar? Oh, there's more oh my gosh, oh, so many people, so many people wanting my attention. Okay, for the attention of the Oracle Witch. Hello, my name is Zira. Me and my group of sisters are fleeing from the conflict in our former coven. We are being hunted and executed. We are desperate. I beg of you, hear me out. Thank you, Zira, Jade Sculptor. I should invite someone else with the team still crowding my tiny living room. Oh, okay. So I guess I need to give them jobs? Okay. Well, see, the thing is that I thought I gave people jobs already. They just came back. Okay, Abramar, I found someone interesting. I subtly introduced the idea that she should pay you a visit. Her name is Menaka, Head of Explorers. That's not a real position in the Coven. It's an honorific title she got from the rest of Explorers, which may be even more important than an official designation. More often than not, Menenka roams the outer edges of the known universe, mapping every star and planet. She even developed a shape-shifting orrery that keeps track of any changes to any astral body the Coven has charted in real time. That's really cool, honestly. Just recently, Menaka came back to the Coven because of the elections. If we can get her on our side, we can easily win the confidence of every Explorer Witch in the Coven. I'd like you to... Okay. Also, yes, that was quite the letter, and I'm about to be like... We're going to be ethically supportive of people who are fleeing conflict because I feel like that should not be a question. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We're gonna have him Ace of Swords. We're gonna have him It's okay. To be honest, looking for allies and opportunities, it's to me seems the thing. Because the thing is, the Ace of Swords is a card of ideas, inspiration, words, connection as well. It's not dig up dirt, it's not harvesting energy. So we're going to be looking for more allies. Thank you, Abramar. You are a great person. Okay, we're going to give you a job. Look for allies, challenge an opponent's program, promote our programs, dig up dirts, and harvest energy. Okie dokie. What is Violet going to be doing for us? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, I'm checking on Kamja. I can't wait. Okay, so I did buy a camera for a dog cam, and it's having issues connecting to the Wi-Fi. So that is to come. But she was like rolling around on the bed being a big old cutie, and I was just distracted because it's Kamja. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. We're going to harvest energy. 7 of Pentacles, like I said before, it's about planting, it's about waiting, it's about harvesting what's kind of there, but also kind of like waiting on the larger harvest and things like that. But this is like harvest energy, so we're going to go with harvest energy. This is, and by harvest energy, I mean like it has the vibes of harvesting. Okay, harvest energy. How exciting. I'll bring lots of it. Excellent. Now I can talk to people. Okay, right? Yes, I can talk to people now because nobody is crowding my office space. Move. I'm gay. Energy. Okay. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay. Thanks for having me. My name is Zira. I'm a jade sculptor. Welcome, Zira. My name is Fortuna. I'm a cartomancer. What can I do for you? I lead a group of refugee witches. We are in desperate need of help. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh no, I'll help in any way. Am I in trouble for hosting you? Okay, I'll be like, oh no, I'll help in any way I can. I am usurping my authority as the button clicker to not mess around with this issue. What do you need? I should first tell you about the nature of the conflict. And for you to properly comprehend what's going on, it's imperative that you learn about our culture. Are you familiar with the traditions of the jade sculptures? Not much, please educate me. Yes, access, we're not going to be idiots. I'm not about to be like, I'm going to access Aidna's cultural appropriation ways and tell you about your own culture. I'm going to ask her to educate me. Kamja, mohanya. She's like, nothing, I promise. With pleasure. Thank you for listening to our story. We, the Jade Sculptors, are specialized in dialoguing with precious stones. We can ask them what their potential is and carve any of them into magnificent magical tools. The most powerful stone is jade, the cornerstone of all of our power. We owe all of our might to the pact we sealed with the Jade Monks. You work with men? I thought they weren't able to achieve witchhood. Oh no, the Jade Monks are two largest known jade stones in the universe, each the size of a 5-story pagoda. They whispered their shape to our founding members, and they carved them into what they are today. Kamja, do you want to say hi to everybody? Kamja, you know what? Here is a Kamja. She's a sniffing for all the sniffs. Now she's like, ooh, okay, you got the Kamja. Okay, say hi to everybody. You done being nosy up here? Because you realize there's no treats up here? Okay. If you want to lay down, you can lay down. You just got to be still. She's like, nope. Can't stop, won't stop. And carve what they were today. We worship them, and in exchange, they guard the souls of every member of the clan. If you bring the heart of a Jade Witch back to the Jade Monks, we can be born again, but as mortals, retaining our memories but not our powers. The reborn must remain there in our temple to humbly serve the living witches of our coven. That's very interesting. Thank you so much for taking the time to explain it to me. Now that you know how we function, you can understand the root of this conflict. I found a way of retaining power and immortality when rebirthing at the Jade Monk waterfalls. It's all thanks to a new stone carving method I devised, which consists of imbuing quicksilver into the veins of raw jade. But our sisters consider this to be heresy. They claim that the purity of jade must be preserved, but I suspect they are mostly interested in not losing the influx of mortal servants. Some of us, a minority I must say, try to defend the virtue of imbuing jade with metals. However, they declared us heretics and are hunting us down. Ugh, that sounds awful. That's why we need your help. And I'm aware of how risky it is to protect us at this moment. But hear me out. I came up with a proposal that may benefit us both. Okay, let's hear it. I researched many covens to see who'd be the best suited to give us asylum, and yours is one of the most powerful. I also learned that your sisterhood works on the basis of invitation. If any vouches for another witch, they become a rightful member of your coven immediately. And I happen to know that you're in the middle of some election too. So, invite me and my 9 sisters to your coven, and we will all vote for you in the upcoming elections. Wow, that's... We also have some magic saved up, so as compensation for your troubles, we can offer you 10 units of earth energy. I know the Jade Sculptors don't have the capacity to mess with a coven as powerful as yours. Take us in and we will all be safe. Please, I beg you. Protect us and you will have 10 more votes and more earth energy. Okay, thing is, I don't want their earth energy. I just want them to be here. I accept it. No need to vote for me. Very well, I accept. I'm sorry I can't do that. Okay. I'm gonna because I am a person that is like, I accept but no need to birth me, to vote for me. That's what I'm going to choose. Because I don't like the terms of people that are in like refugee status having to trade something just to be safe. Like, it doesn't matter if you're voting for me, even if you're voting for Capressa or whatever, like, you as a being deserve to be treated with respect and not be hunted down. So I accept but no need to vote for me. Is that right? Would you take us in without asking for anything in exchange? Yes. That's right. I'll protect you. No strings attached. I just want to help. You don't even need to participate in this election. You're too kind. I couldn't have hoped for such a selfless soul when I came up with this desperate plan. Thank you, truly. I'm just happy to offer you some peace. Also, the fact that they're offering earth energy, and if they're refugees, they have, like, nothing. Right? That's would just be an asshole move to expect something. Thank you so much. We've been through too much. We are forever indebted to you. Really, I'm just happy to help. How do we proceed now? I can examine your... Oh my gosh. We're getting rest. Get some rest. Meet with the rest of the coven. We're going to just get rest because I'm not going to write a future with your cards. You've already been through enough. You don't need to be through my stupidness. I can't believe we're going to be able to stop running at last. You can't possibly know how grateful I am. Me and my sisters will remember this act of kindness for the rest of our lives. I'm just happy to help some fellow witches. Thank you, Fortuna. And good luck with your personal quest. Thank you. Rest yourselves up. I mean, I just feel like this entire story goes in so many like directions beyond like the decisions that I make that I just want one thing to go the way I want it to go. And not necessarily because of the cards, it's because of the way that they formulated this story. A lot of it's just like, huh? What? Meh. But this part was important to me. So thank you all for indulging. Okay, Capressa's been moving. I don't know if she's calling in some favors or what, but the old guard has suddenly decided to support her. We should do something about it. I've been keeping tabs on June Risha since she's known to oppose our party, but after her meeting with you, she's withdrawn. What happened? I kinda blackmailed her into it. Come again? Are you nuts? If this gets out, we're gonna be in deep trouble. It won't. I think. Whatever. Good job stopping June Risha, I guess. I don't care. I literally don't care. Okay, I'm back. I challenge the idea of eating Aidna's corpse and becoming more powerful. Academics and oracles definitely want the power. They are pissed off by our stance. On the other hand, novices, explorers, and warriors are more fond of numbers and diversity. I'd like you to... Okay, we gotta send her to do something else. Okay. Before I invite more people. Because we have like 3 people in line to talk to me. Goodness gracious, I'm so popular. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Let's see. What are we going to tell my sister to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, okay. The devil. We're going to challenge a program. We're going to challenge an opponent's program. That's what we're doing with this devil. This is the second time the devil's come up with this question. Whose program should we challenge? Okay. So we have Dahlia, Jasmine, Cupressa. Okay. Dahlia. Remember, Dahlia to me is wands. Very fiery energy. Very charismatic. Jasmine is that pentacles energy, that growth energy, and Cupressa is very cupsy sort of energy. I wonder if that's like intentional, where Fortuna is more of like the swords energy. Interesting idea. So here we go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. Ooh, the Fool. The Fool. Would be the Fool here? Who is stepping out? Not maybe. Okay, first of all, who's the idiot? I mean, I think Cupressa is probably the idiot. But also, who is sort of stepping out into like newness? Who has come up with a new course of life and new plan? That would be Dahlia. But I kind of want to say it's a sassy, because we were sassy with Cupressa. So we're going to go with the sassy route, okay? Because the sassiness hasn't failed me yet. Specifically, about what? We're going to challenge her on. We're going to challenge her as, okay, judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, witch duties, Aidna's corpse. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is this card gonna be? Ooh, the Empress. Okay, we're gonna do this about witch duties here, because to me that's what the Empress is about. It's about like in this context, it's about what you're doing to rule, what you're doing to creatively grow things, how you're investing in this coven, and how the coven is giving back. So we're gonna go with quarterly controls here. I don't exactly know what quarterly controls is, but I'm pretty sure it has to do with stuff like that. Gotcha, I'm on it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do the sleepy time thing, and then we'll come back. We're gonna do sleepy time. We're gonna get this day over with, because we have only a little bit of energy left. I don't know what this means. Is it energy that we have left for the day, or time that we have left in the day? Because sorry, I just want to get this moving. We are burning through the cycle. We're going cozy time. We are gonna sleep. We're gonna do sleep. I'll just rest for a bit. Yes, just rest for a bit. Close your eyes. Sun sacrifice. You dream about you're wearing the most beautiful dress you made out of black skulls and lilies. You attend an award ceremony that celebrates the best students of the occult. You are nominated in every category but don't win a single award. You meet a beautiful waitress and have sex backstage. What is going on? What does this card have to do with anything about that dream? What is happening? Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay, we're gonna talk to people. We're gonna talk to people. Oh no, Abramar, go away. I gotta talk to people. Okay, fine. I gotta give Abramar a jar, and then I gotta talk to a job, and then I'll talk to people. Okay, Abramar, we gotta. Oh yeah, I can talk to. I don't talk to anybody. Okay, we're gonna talk to you first, because she's the poet, if I remember correctly. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, what a nice home. Did you like the cosmic poem I sent you? Oh, I guess I was supposed to read her letter. I didn't read her letter. I forgot that's what thing that I was supposed to do. Sorry, everybody. I failed you all. Let's just, yeah, thank you very much. Sure, it was nice. Not really, if I'm honest. Oh, that was a poem? Okay. Okay. I'm going to roll. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a dice. So we're going to roll a d4 because I feel like doing a dice for this one. That is a d6. D4s are the ones that are the spiky little bitches that you will step on the floor like a Lego. Do I have it? Yes, I think it's like at the bottom of my... Ow. Okay, so we have the D4. This is a little guy that's gonna stab me in the dark later. Okay, so here we go. It's gonna do a 2. We're gonna be sure it was nice. Cause I'm like I don't for this kind of question I don't want to pull cards because everything's so similar. Oh, you're welcome. Let it sink. It'll grow on you. Nice. So, what do you want? What the pleasure? Can I help you with anything? Okay, we're gonna do another dice. Another 2. What do I have the pleasure? Shh. Let it sink in. Inside your mind, there's a kaleidoscope. It's still sinking. Refracting every possible path. Pay attention. Well, okay. Because we keep getting like 4 choices. A 1. And I am the road keeper? Powerful, huh? Look, I don't want to be rude, and I'm normally enjoy this kind of weird game, but we're a bit swamped at the moment with the coming election. So, what can I do for you? I want to support your cause. Oh, okay. You're not from our coven, though, right? Why did you decide to support us? I like your team. I'd like for you to be in power. Thank you. What is that that you find interesting about our program? The vibe. I see. And what were you thinking of in terms of support? Why, cosmic poem, of course. Oh, I heard they're all the rage among the younger witches, right? The youths. The youths, yes. And soon among every witch, once I managed to break through their sour skepticism. Cosmic poetry is not just about the words. They're thought-birthing spells, but they can only penetrate welcoming minds. Oh, okay, so that's why it wasn't doing anything for me, I guess. Unlike traditional art, they need your consent to make an impact. It's the most ethical form of creation. Okay, interesting concept. And you're saying that you'd like to compose a cosmic poem to boost our campaign? That's it. I would like to only require 5 units of every element, 5 of fire, 5 of water, 5 of air, 5 of earth. Deal. Oh, you leave your work. The buying of, the optics of buying off a celebrity, though. I mean, I feel like you're paying someone for their value. We're just gonna go deal. Okay, fine. That's fine. Eat all of my stuff. Wait, there's not enough magic here. I'm sorry. That's everything I've got left. Oh no, I didn't come here to rip you off, I swear. I'll cover the rest and you can pay off the balance whenever it's a good time for you. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, now let's compose a cosmic poem. I've heard wonders about your divination. I wonder if we could use it for something avant-garde. Oh, what do you have in mind? Instead of actually writing the poem, let's peek into the future to see how it's going to end up. Oh, okay. We'll skip all the little pain of actually pondering every single word. Oh, paradoxical cosmic poem. If we peek of how it'll look after going through all the process and iterations, we wouldn't really need to put that work in. Yes, isn't it beautiful? I have no idea what I just said. I knew what all of those words meant individually, but I don't know what any of them kind of meant together. Or at least groups of them. I did not know what they meant together. My atoms shake at the mere thought. Okay, here we go. I dig, yeah. Okay, so how do we go about this? Okay, so cosmic poems are a compound of 3 important elements. I'd like you to ask the cards to look into each of them. So before we get started, please forget everything you know about human poetry. These are spells unbound by language. In fact, everyone perceives them in their native tongue. So forget about rhyme, metric, and all that bullshit. This is the real deal. Just powerful ideas, like a hit tweet. What's a tweet? Oh, you're a pre-internet witch, I see. When are you from? I ascended in the early 60s from planet Earth's United States. Right, so like graffiti you read somewhere and you find yourself thinking about it again and again. Gotcha. Where are you from, by the way? Nowhere, no when, literally. I woke up inside a collapsed star where space and time stopped making sense. I've never been immortal, but I really dig the human vibe. Oh, wow. Is that even possible? Anyway, Cosmic Poems 101. The first and most crucial element is the hook. The conceptual gust that pries open your mind. It readies you to absorb the energy of the poem. Second comes the line. The substance, the development of the idea. And third, quite critical, there's the sinker. It is what drives everything home. It seals the deal, reaches for the depths of your soul, and delivers the cosmic poem. Are you following? Hook, line, and sinker. Got it. The idea is to develop a cosmic poem that makes witches connect better with your cause. Right, so focus on what inspired you to support us while I shuffle my deck. Okay, here we go. Here we go, everybody. Okay, freelance torturer. Fortuna, are you listening? Look into their souls, never surrendering on the everlasting quest. The coyote seeks a rival, thrives on conflict. The red flame from the candle leads to disgusting discoveries. Okay, we're going to assign this to the... I'm just going to do them in order, because we're going to do the hook. Enclosed, private, a truth behind every shadow. Your muscles burn as you climb a column of worship. Okay, we're just going to... Ooh, wait, there's 4. A moon cracks, its molten core pours out into the cosmics. Okay, we're going to do some more dice because it's here and it's a D4 and there's 4 options. Number 3. Your muscles burn as you climb the column of worship. Whoa. Powerful. You bet it caught my attention. Okay. Everdusk. The energy of the star is fierce. The astronaut is kindred to hostile environments, ripe with the loneliness of the one who left their planet. The swordfish liquor runs with truth. Okay, we're going to put that in line. Study your collection of bones, animal, mortal, witch, and god. Absolute darkness. You spread your every thought on the ground and feel them with your hands, then your tongue. Ugh. The screams of the witches who burn inside the white star reaches you. One of them is laughing. Making love without the need of touching a single body unbound by sex. What is going on? I don't feel like any of this. How does this connect people together? Unless we're talking about like a giant cosmic orgy? Maybe that's it. Okay, we're going to roll a d4 and see what's going on. We are number 3, thank goodness, because I did not want number 4. For the first black hole, there's much meaning engraved in that. This may turn out to be the deepest poem of my career, and I didn't even have to actually write it. I mean, this is not the first time they've mentioned a giant cosmic orgy, honestly. This is like would be the 3rd time it's been implied, at the very least. Tamagozake, the deity, oh god. The deity in the shipwreck scrutinizes every secret, witness to many kinds of love. The bartender can channel hidden feelings. The trident pierces through magic and makes the bleed emotion. A flood of water can unleash hidden potential. So we're going to assign that to the sinker. Okay, and then this only has 3, but we'll still roll a d4 and see if what happens. Those are the secret steps to bless this world with temperature. Let your love grow. Your hand on the cosmic wheel ready to steer. That is a 2. We got a 2, everybody. Let your love grow. I feel like that's like the most kitschy, sort of like cheesy answer. Like, yeah, let your love grow. I could have told you that without anything. It's fine. I love it. Yay, we did a poem, everybody. Fortuna, this is extremely good. Okay. Let me bind everything together in a spell. I can't wait to listen to it. My mind will be welcoming for this one. Haha, ready? Oh, okay. Your muscles burn as you climb a column of worship. The screams of the witches who burned inside the white star reach you. One of them is laughing. Let your love grow. That makes sense. All of it. This is a masterpiece. Are you sure? I feel like you're just telling me what I want to hear. Maybe the giant cosmic orgy one was a better choice. I don't know. gosh. Are you feeling it? Oh yeah, I love. Okay, we gotta get my D4 back. I put it back thinking that we were done with this. I forgot that we were still in conversation. Please hold. Please hold. Where's my D4? Here it is. The thing is about this game is that I would love to talk about how wild this game is with people. It's just so hard to explain the progression of how wild it continues to get even after the most wilder things. Like, okay, we got a 1. Ooh, I love it. Right? It's good to be a sensation. It's going to be a sensation. I'm going to start singing it throughout the universe right now. Yeah, please. That's what I don't understand. How is it so universally loved on the internet? I don't understand. Not that I hate this game. It's not that by any means. It's just, it's beyond, like, why is this so, like, why are there such glowing reviews at every turn? It's like, I feel like, I don't know, am I the drama? I feel like that I'm the abnormal one that's like, huh? Like, I have some questions. Can you please? Anyway, I'll probably do like a, once this whole entire thing is done, I will probably review this as a whole in the podcast to summarize things for an episode. But like, how am I missing something? I feel like it's one of those things, yes, Kristen, like where it's like everyone reads a book, they love it, and I'm just like, it was fine. Or, you know, I'm just like, am I missing something? Is there like a big component at the end that like brings it together and makes it better? Not that it's bad, it's just wild, and there's no warning of this online. Like, no warning. Like, at all. Like, we got some warning about how like they are exclusionary of men and like trans men existing like as witches, right? Like, if you're going to be inclusive of the LGBTQIA plus people, it should include all the you know, all of them. It's just not like specific subsects that fit this like feminine thing, right? I got a comment about that in a Steam review, but just in general, like, nobody talks about the cannibalism, you know, and stuff like that, or the fact that there was a grandparent talking inappropriately about her sibling self-harming and like walking into a like ocean and drowning essentially and then becoming a witch. Like, you do not talk to these things about children. So anyway, it's just wild. So, and then orgies. How many times does it come up? I'm out. Good luck with the rest of the race. Thank you for coming and for the poem. Okay, now we have... Abramar, stay away. I have so many visitors. Do you see there's other people? There are other people up here. Oh my gosh, everyone's back. Oh my gosh. Go away, Naga. Okay. Dahlia's team has been going around and promoting the wonders of spreading Aiden's remains and welcoming more witches, right? Because that's what we say as well. We say that we should be welcoming more witches. The novices were especially into it, and some explorers and even some producers saw the benefits of increasing their workforce. Even though we're running the same point in our program, I guess Dahlia's promoting it with more charisma. I'm really at a loss to why Dahlia is so successful. Let's not let down our guard on this, or it may cost us the race. Did you welcome the Jade Sculptured refugees into our coven? Yeah, that's a bit complicated in the middle of a race, Fortuna. Shut up, Patrice. Shut up. Based on the coven rules, they have the right to vote, and they're voting for us, of course. But this didn't sit well with the rest of the coven. But I told them there was no need to vote for us. Come on, you can't be that naive. Of course, they are going to vote for us. They owe you. Yeah, but no buts. Our sisters have the right to be... No, they do not. They do not. That is... Ugh. Also, the weird cultural, like, appropriative stuff in here. That's also wasn't mentioned at all, either. So, or, like, the not necessarily like making fun of other cultures, but like not being very thoughtful whenever they're speaking about other cultures and things like that. So I'm sorry. Okay, let's rebuild from here. Why rebuild what? Rebuild what? They are refugees. They needed help. Nobody else helped them first. It was me. Shut your faces. Okay, we're gonna tell you all what to do. I'm back. Haha, you should have been there. Absolutely no one wants to keep dealing with the obnoxious quarterly controls. Everyone jumped on board pretty easily. Yay. Okay, now go away. Let's see. Yeah, I do wonder if they had any sensitivity, like, consults or anything like that. Just because, like, it really tries to be, like, inclusive and things like that, but it's, like, it's just, like, shy of where the mark should be, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, I'm doubtful of that, too. Exactly. Exactly, Kristen. Unless the white women were the ones who were the sensitivity readers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. What are we going to have our sister do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to have her King of Pentacles. We're going to have her harvest energy now. Because I feel like Pentacles are just automatic harvesting energy. I'll be back. Okay. Hope this works. I extracted this energy from my peppers. It may be a bit spicy. Hope you like it. Cute. Okay, now we're going to have you... Oh, gosh. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Violet, you're going to go, okay, Queen of Swords. We're going to go promote our program. Like, we're going to verbalize. We're going to be confident in getting things out. Let's focus our efforts on the group. Okay, let's see. What is the card's going to say for the group to focus on? 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's see. Ooh, 2 of Pentacles. So this is going to be, I would say the 2 of Pentacles is more of like either the novices or explorers. The reason I think of explorers is because 2s are the ones that are kind of like stepping out and like making decisions in all of the, suits, like the swords, they're making just like literal decisions. The 2 of Swords, they are kind of like balancing act. The 2 of Wands, they are doing that active planning to step forward. And then the 2 of, what am I missing? The 2 of Cups is like mutually sharing, right? So I want to say the explorers here, because they're really not producing. We're gonna do explorers. Ooh, like, very exciting. I'll go and spread the good word. Absolutely. Okay, and then Abramar, we need to give you a job. I found someone interesting. You are the best, Abramar. I subtly induced the idea that she should pay you a visit. Her name is Curiella, the Sensorial Witch. She can affect the perception and sensations of sentient beings, conjure hallucinations, there we go, induce synesthesia, or even grant extra senses to humans don't usually have. She seems to be a bit anxious about the current climate in the Coven. I'm not sure what'll come out of this meeting, but I sent her your way anyway. I'd like you to... Okay, what are we going to tell him to do? What are we going to tell him to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. The 6 of Swords. We're gonna... Ooh, okay. 6 of Swords is going to a, like, different place, a better place, something that is much more productive and stuff like that. So okay, but can so many cards mean look for allies and opportunities? But I do feel like that has a component of the 6 of Swords. You're going to, like, you're going to place a feeling, you're finding who's on your side and going to them. We're going to do that. Okay, keep coming the cosmos. You're doing great. You're doing great, sweetie. Okay, now we're going to see who is going to visit us. Who is visiting us? Because they've been waiting for such a long time. Okay, we have... I think that's the explorer person. Let's see. How come you didn't let your mentor know that you're allowed to receive visits now? Is everything all right? I don't want to be a bother, but I would like to see how you're doing after 2 centuries of exile. Looking forward to see you again, Enia. Oh yeah, she's the one that we saw immediately after we walked into the ocean. She's the pretty dear lady. Let's see. Hello, Fortuna. I'm so happy to see you. Look at you. You've grown a lot. I sense earth energy flowing out from you. I was worried exile would have consumed you, but you not only overcame this unfair punishment, you came out of it full of powder. I'm happy to see you too, Master. You'd Aidna's eye to read her energies. Better to stay humble and not provoke her. Well, let's see what the cards say. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's see. 4 of Swords. We're not going to use her eye. We're going to stay humble. We're not going to make a sound. We're just going to chill out. We're just going to stay here. So I guess that's after all these years, I must have 2 centuries worth of pent-up lectures coming my way, right? Come again? Why would you? It's terrible enough that you had to spend all this time in exile. I should be the one listening to you today. I'm eager to hear the insights of an oracle who survived 200 years of isolation. Oh, I wasn't ready for this. I totally thought you'd be ashamed or angry. In the beginning, maybe, but I'm not the same witch you knew hundreds of years ago. I guess none of those you knew actually exist anymore as you remembered them. That's a sad thought, but yeah, I feel a bit alien among even my closest friends. Losing you has changed us all. Being cut off from my dear people so abruptly, it made me question my identity and my purpose. Master, today I'm here to listen to you. Tell me about exile. Well, I have a behemoth that finds me kind of cute, and he's out combing the cosmos for people on my side. See, I don't have much to tell you about exile. I don't think I'll ever fully heal from this. It made me stronger. I'm way more powerful. Well, let's see. What are we gonna do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, Knight of Swords. I think a Knight of Swords energy, they will run head first, being mouthy, saying things, not even kind of considering what they're saying. I think they would say, like, it made me stronger, even though they may not believe that, they would project that sense of strength, if that makes any sense. Like, because Knights, not necessarily they wouldn't be honest, but they would not be vulnerable, I guess is the best way to describe it. So I think it made me stronger. I'm way more powerful now. It hasn't been easy, but I made it, and now it's just a blur in my memory. This trial pushed me to my limits, and I managed to grow past them. Now I feel ready to take on anything. I'm serious. I'm not going to say that I'm thankful to Aidna. I still hate her with all my guts, but I would have never reached this level if I didn't have the push through the nightmare. But Fortuna, power is not the measure of life. Becoming more powerful is not necessarily a synonym of progress. An existence which is not enjoyed is not much of an existence at all. I know, but I didn't have a say in this, so I'd better believe it's all been for something. Yeah, I understand. And what about Behemoth you summoned? Yay, she knows. Yay. What? How do you... Those are the 3 options. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's see. Ooh, Ace of Swords. That's Ace of Swords to me. It's that lightning strike. That, like, oh crap. It was me who taught you the Forbidden Song, of course. I was going to notice. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I was desperate. You know what? I don't regret using it. Why did you teach me it to begin with? Let's see. So she had a part in this. Interesting. I wonder if she kind of writes the future too, since that's her teacher. You know what I mean? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's see. Ooh, we have the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords to me is like not a card of necessarily like self-harm, but like self like harming thoughts where you are just so down on yourself and you're willing to like cut yourself intellectually. And so I would just say, I'm so sorry, I was desperate. You know, I was like at that point of such disparity that it was my only hope. So we're going to say that. I know, don't worry. You did nothing wrong. I taught you the spell for a reason. It would be twisted to teach you something that you weren't meant to use. You know that I'd eventually summon the behemoth? I wanted you to have that option. The option to break the magical pact? Yes. You see, laws are disagreements between the members of a community who have some broad guidelines about what is correct and what is not, but hardly any law survives every context. Plus, to be frank, most of us are shoved into a system of rules we haven't previously agreed upon. I hear you. In this case, it saved my life. I knew that this day would come, that the moment you use the forbidden song, you become a fully fledged witch. You are no longer my apprentice, and I'm no longer your master. Oh, that makes me feel kind of sad. I can finally stop feeling like a child. Oh, that's rude. We're not going to take the second one. No, we're not doing that. Me too. But no, now we can relax and become something better than a mentor and mentee. Now we can be friends, and I can rely on you. We can rely on each other. It's going to be weird to treat you like I treat my friends. I'm starting to regret this. Fortuna, I'm proud of you. You're going to make me cry. Huh, who knew I would have thought that it was praise. That praise is what finally would break your armor. Whatever, it's been difficult for a couple of centuries. I know, my friend, I know. By the way, speaking of surprises, what's this about you getting into politics? Patrice forced me, basically. I wanted to fix Aidna's damage. I want to help create a better universe. I don't really know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's check. 10 of Cups. I want to help create a better universe. This is like about that found family. This is about like creating that life that is good for everyone, that everyone is included in and loves to have. That no one is like harmed, that everyone is safe and sound. So I'm going to create a better universe. Oh, that's so unlike you. Hey, what does that mean? Sorry, I mean, this is good, I think. You've always been so self-centered. I never expected that 200 years alone with yourself would change that. I guess I finally got sick of myself. I'm sure it'll pass. Can I help in any way? Can you vouch for us amongst the academics? Would you try to inspire novices for us? Don't worry, we've got this. Okay, so let's see. What can she do? What can Eugenia? Eugenia? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The moon. The moon. So can you vouch for us amongst the academics? Would you try to inspire the novices for us? Don't worry, we've got this. So the moon is like all of those people that are apprehensive about, like, would be in this case, like apprehensive about like voting for us, not being able to see like the light of the moon through the trees. I would say that this is more of like guiding the novices through the woods that is this political sphere, if that makes any sense, because that's what the moonlight does. It literally like shines through and we can follow it in the distance. So we're going to try to inspire the novices for us with this answer. Absolutely, it'll be my pleasure. Thank you so much. Now, I can't wait anymore. Legend is spreading fast within the coven. I want to see your new deck, please. No, I want to experience it. I don't think that's a good idea, or first I should warn you about the true nature of the deck. Okay, well, either way, I guess we're being forced to read cards for her, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The 10 of Wands. We're going to say like, okay. This is interesting because both of these would apply for the 10 of Wands. Like, it's not a good idea for you to carry all these wands, essentially. Okay, but first I should warn you of its nature. But to me, this is more of that first one where it's like, this is really overbearing and it's not a good idea for you to keep and continue, if that makes sense. So we'll see. Oh, why? Haven't you been reading it for many witches since you've been allowed to receive visits again? That's right, but I just recently discovered the truth about my talents. What truth? Aidna's corpse visited me not long ago and explained why she sent me to exile. She realized it way before any of us that what I do is not fortune-telling. I'm not reading into the unknown. I'm writing it. I can modify not only the future, but everything that didn't happen in the past. Well, also, first of all, this is Aidna's opinion. She's also an asshole and not maybe right, so just something to think about. I can basically alter reality. Aidna's always been quite perceptive. I'm ashamed that I didn't notice before, being the closest to you and your magical development. I could have guided you better should we have known about this earlier. You taught me perfectly, plus I was happier before learning what my powers actually entail. Oh, so your prediction about the fall of the coven? Yes, I doomed us all. I see. I guess that's in part why I got into politics, in hopes that there's a way to minimize the damage. Knowing that, do you still want to subject yourself to my new deck? Yes. Oh, it's my responsibility. I brought you up. Just be mindful about what you ask. I do interpret the cards, but I don't control what cards I'll draw. Also a piece of comj hair. Very well. Okay, deep breaths. Okay, here we go. What future do you want to alter? Not the future. If I understand you properly, we can work with everything that didn't happen, right? Oh, right. I can't erase anything, but I can sew in new realities, especially around times where our collective memories are fuzzy. Times in which nothing of worth seems to happen. I understand. What? Then I want you to write us a happy memory and an important lesson. What? Okay. Memory and lesson. Oh, that's unexpected. What? So, they're not changing things in the past, but they're forging false memories? Am I understanding that correctly? Like, is this like pretend? And then that pretend comes reality, that these moments actually happened? I'm not sure I understand. But okay, we're just gonna draw cards. What is this about? Regret? Disappointment? I did so much thinking when Aidna took you away from me. Okay. Sorry, I'm putting the cards back in the deck before I, like, flop them on the floor. And I feel I should have been less strict and put more time into enjoy ourselves. Now you're telling me you haven't the power to fix that, so... Or you have the power to fix that, so let's see if you can turn me into a better mentor, even retro. Okay. Wow, okay, focus on your pride and your compassion while I shuffle my deck. I don't understand what's going on. Everdusk. I'm just gonna assign this to the first one. Okay, memory is Everdusk. Okay, we have a D4. So 1 and 3 is the first option. 2 and 4 is the second. A 3. So, do you remember that winter in your cabin when we built a snow golem and how I cried when he melted away? The second one was, I really love that time you took me to camping in one of the most peaceful valleys in the deer folk realm. It was so peaceful. Good one. Okay. Oh, good old Green. Of course I remember. It was part of your automation arts training. You put a lot of effort in creating him, and once the class was over, you refused to dispel him, so we kept Graham around for the winter. It was just you and me in the cabin with occasional visitor once in a blue moon. I needed some company that wouldn't be judging me all the time. I never told you about this, but I used to sneak out of bed at night to speak with Graham. Maybe it's Graham? I told him about the life I left behind and how excited and sad I was at the same time now that I became a witch. Oh, so that's why you couldn't stop crying when the spring took him away. It does make sense. You hadn't shed a single tear since I'd taken you in, but Graham was the first thing you lost as a witch. It must have been triggering all that pain you were holding from losing your mortal self and your mortal loved ones. It does make sense in hindsight, yeah. After that, your magical talents really started to shine. Yeah, I needed to let go. This is so strange. I know you just wrote that with your cards, but I remember it so vividly. So many details. The smells, the temperature, so many sensations. Yeah, me too. It's uncanny. I immediately embraced this new reality. It's not an illusion after all. We really lived through that. It actually happened. Okay. I don't know if I like that. Because basically she's like manipulating stuff. This is incredible. Thank you for creating such valuable memory. Okay, second card. Hymn to Fortune. Okay, we're going to assign that to Lesson. You confide in me in a way, you confided in me in, oh gosh. You confided in me a way to summon the strength of your familiar, the opaline scroll, as a conduit to channel the 4 elements at the same time. You taught me one iromancy, or how do oniromancy? I think it'd be oniromancy, right? Oniromancy, to harvest magic from my own dreams. Boy, me trying to sound that out with my face was not probably a good look. It's either one iromancy or oniromancy. Okay, we're gonna roll a dice and then the ad starts. So we're gonna roll the dice. 3, which means the one about the opaline squirrel. Oh, right. How come you didn't summon her yet? Well, I guess I didn't have a chance to put it to good use. I confess I didn't care much about elemental energies during my exile. Okay, so we're going to pause here. We're going to take a little bitty break. We're going to keep going with this for just a little bit longer and stuff like that. So you all go, get yourself the last of the snacks that you need to get, any sort of water and bathroom breaks, a bio break, and we'll be back in just a second. And hopefully everything will transition correctly. We'll see. Okay, we're back again from the ad. Yay, all the technology works. We are so excited. Okay, so we're here. We're doing a reading for our mentor. We are kind of like recreating memories that become reality. So we're talking about what the 4 elements are. Everything I know. I have an idea. Now that I'm seeing your deck in action, I noticed the cards are composed of spheres, arcana, and energy symbols, right? That's it. Good eye. Very well, I shall summon my familiar in a way that will be useful to your new craft. Here. Oh, look at the baby! It's so cute! This is the best one! Look at the cute squirrel. He's so cute. Look at the horns on it. A cute yet powerful being able to channel all 4 elements of magic at the same time. Look at this baby. Look at this. It's such a cutie patootie. Gonna make a giant on a card. It's gonna be the biggest thing on the card everybody's ever seen. It's gonna be the most beautiful, bestest card with this cute little baby. As I once taught you, the opaline squirrel can channel the 4 elements at the same time, so it may prove a powerful combination with just about any arcana. I'm looking forward to creating a card with it. Thank you so much, Eumenia. It's my pleasure. Anyway, what do you think about my true talents? I understand why Aidna was scared enough to deprive you of your old deck, but I'm not scared at all because I know you. Aidna did it. She made a grave mistake. If Aidna had told you the truth, you would have treated your newfound power with care. I have no doubt about it. But sentencing you to a millennium of exile, that's dangerous. You could have gone insane, and I don't even want to think about a mad witch with the power to alter reality. I'm so glad I taught you the song to summon a Bremar. Wait, you know a Bremar? Not personally, but my mentor did. She taught me the forbidden song and told me many tales about a Bremar. Ooh, like was the mentor involved with some of these orgies with the Bremar? But I never got to use the spell myself. I'm gonna have her tell me more because I need to know if a Bremar and her mentor were some of the part of the 99. Wait, tell me more about your mentor and a Bremar. My mentor was a Sumerian witch, master of shape-shifting. She was one of the founders of our coven. Apparently, they had to dispel a Bremar because one of the sisters made a pact that endangered the fabric of time itself. My mentor really rarely talked about the incident because it brought her sour memories that tainted her transformations. But they had to erase their sister out of existence. Whoa. And chained a Bremar back into the forbidden song. I know a Bremar isn't happy about that. I'm sure, and my mentor felt quite sorry for everything, but what could they do? The price was too high. In any case, my mentor spoke fondly about their time with the Bremar. I was kind of sad that I never got to summon him myself. How are you liking him? Okay, 1. There's 4 choices. We're going to roll that D4 again, because I like it. 3. I both hate him and love him. I mean, which is pretty much honest with how we've been playing this so far. Oh, those are the best ones, aren't they? Eugenia, it's true. The ones who keep your energies in disarray. To be alive. Wait, what is she saying? What is she saying? I feel like she's implying that we're gonna be griefing with a behemoth, right? I feel like that's what the implication was. It's not like that. A Bremar is very helpful, but he won't stop messing with me. Always putting uncomfortable thoughts in my head. Uncomfortable thoughts in my head. It's right there. That's good. I'm happy to hear your new partner keeps challenging you. Yay. Listen, I want you to have something. I believe my dominion may prove, yes, very powerful spear for your creations. The 4 elements converge there after all. Ooh, that's cute. And see, she has great taste. If only everybody else had taste like Eugenia. Whoa, this is going to come in handy, all right. Plus, it's very nice to have a card that represents a place I grew as a witch. Aw, Fortuna. Thank you, Eugenia. Okay, tea time is over. Now you focus on the campaign. Change the world, my child. Yes. Come back soon. Okay. Nobody else come. Nobody else arrive. No. Go away. I have so many people to talk to. Leave me alone. Fantastic news. Eugenia's been meeting with the novices, counseling them in the times of change. She vouched for you, and the novices respect her, so they are all eager to support us now. Thank you for your mentor for me. Your muscles burn as you climb the mountain column of worship. The screams of witches burn. Okay, that's a song we did. Wow. You're a cosmic poet now? That collaboration with Rangimarie is making every novice crazy, and that's inspiring witches in every demographic. Really? I'm so happy. Great job. And remember, let your love grow. Okay, haha, shut up. Dahlia's been selling her free access policy regarding the forbidden arts to the academics, and they're buying it. We'd better be careful about this. Okay, I can't believe you have someone as talented as me harvesting energy. Here. This is the witch equivalent of being the coffee guy. Well, you know what? That was what the cards told me to do. I'd like you to. Okay. We're gonna see what's gonna go on. And we're gonna try to get rid of her and then meet with everybody. And then we'll see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. Death. Okay. So I feel like this one is going to challenge our opponent's program, and it's going to be about Aidna's corpse. We're just going to say that. Anytime death comes up, it's about Aidna's corpse. Or maybe it's about promoting our program at Aidna's course. Do we promote our program with Aidna's course? I'm going to see if I can never mind this. Please hold a moment. Oh, yeah, never mind. We can't do that. Okay, we're going to promote challenge opponent's program. Are we going to death again, Aidna's corpse. We're just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. Page of Swords. We're going to, with the Page of Swords, we're going to keep on with Jasmine. Because even though Jasmine is that at Pentacles energy, she's always very pagey. She's also very pagey, in my opinion. She's the least confident of all of these. And we're just going to go after her. We're just keep going after her. Specifically, yes. Gotcha, I'm on it. Excellent. Excellent. Sorry. Anytime death comes up, it's going to be Aidna's corpse. Because I think that came up with Aidna to begin with anyway. So we're just going to keep going with that. Okay. Now, nobody else come around. We're going to keep meeting with people because, nope, we're not clicking it. We are going to, we'll talk to this little guy, the explorer. Ooh, who are you? Okay. Hello, Fortuna. Nice to meet you. Likewise, it's an honor to meet with the head of explorers. I'm no head of anything, dear. The rest of the explorers like to call me that, but it's just an affectionate way of calling me old. Ha! I know many witches hold you in great esteem, not only explorers. Well, I mentored a lot of them. I understand the daughterly love, but there's no such thing as head, leader, or chief of explorers. In any case, I'm sure you have a lot to pull among them. I won't deny that. My word carries more weight than I'd like, but that's not something I sought out. I'd never brandish love as a tool for command. Anyway, enough about me. I've always wanted to meet you. Did you know I was planning on paying you a visit right before you were exiled? Oh, yeah? At that time, we were looking for an oracle to help us design a plan to travel inside a black hole. Oh, whoa, I would have loved to be a part of that. Well, unfortunately, that project was canceled after we lost a young explorer to the black hole. The oracle that was helping us at the time told us she wasn't dead, but transported to a different era, and that we'd probably never see her again. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe with you on our side, it would have gone differently? We'll never know, I guess. Look at me, talking about myself again. I'm so sorry. Let's focus on the present, or you could have me telling war stories until the end of the race. Huh, it's quite all right. So, you're visiting every candidate? How's that going so far? It keeps getting harder and harder. I'm not just visiting the candidates, but also their advisors and other team members, and I just love you all so much. The future is going to be bright no matter who wins. You love everyone, even Compressa? The future will be brightest with us. I agree. It's a pity we have to, sorry, ring light in the way, compete to begin with. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, 10 of Swords. I agree. It's a pity we have to compete to begin with. Like, or do we think you love everyone, including Compressa? How do we feel? Because the 10 of Swords is one of those cards that definitely, again, you starting from the bottom. Everything there is, well, the 10 of Swords did come up when we were talking about Compressa, honestly. And so we're going to go with Compressa, because we just drew that for Compressa. Huh, why of course, she was my mentor when I ascended. Oh, oops, it's alright, I know how difficult Compressa can be. I'll even concede that she may not be the best qualified to rule, strategically speaking, but at the same time, she is the most virtuous of us all. I have no doubt Compressa would always put our prosperity and well-being before anything. Not that Dahlia or Jamie or Jasmine or whoever is the next leader wouldn't, but we human witches tend to be a bit more unpredictable than the rest. I understand, so tell me, is there a way to count on your support? Huh, so blunt, that's a good sign. It's not that there's something specific you can do to get my vote, but yours is the only party with an oracle in it. I'm curious about that, so if it's not rude to ask, I would like to experience your divination, specifically how it may benefit the everlasting task of charting the universe. What do you have in mind? A simple request. Tell me about somewhere I haven't been yet. Huh, not so simple considering you're famous for having been everywhere. Everywhere known, at least. I guess there's no harm in writing up a place for Minaka to find. It's basically, she's like Fortuna's like a god, right? That's what we're kind of saying at this point, is that she's able to, like, insert memories as well as create stuff. So I feel like that's where we're kind of going, that she's like not only like a witch, but she's like the most powerfulest witches that could ever. She's like the pick-me girl witch or the cosmic pixie dream girl witch. Is that a thing? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 5 of Cups. Okay, so hear me out. The 5 of Cups is a card of excess, but excess emotions in a wrong direction, if that makes any sense. That it may be more toxic, where your feelings are more directed towards, like, what is it? Like, I say this, like, catastrophizing, like, oh my gosh, I have 3 cups that fell over here. So we're gonna go with overdoing it in a toxic way, and it's never playing safe with the 5 of Cups, because you're like, oh, my cups have all fallen, what am I gonna do? So we're gonna overdo this. I accept your challenge, even though it may not be the best route in the end. It is definitely like that. So okay, I'm glad that you agree with my description of a cosmic pixie dream girl. Haha, it's not a challenge, dear. Well, you're right. It is a challenge, fair enough. You know, Minaka, it's a huge honor to count on your support. So I'm not only going to tell you about a place you haven't been, I'm going to tell you about what you'll find there. Oh, bold. I'm starting to get excited. Hold tight for that excitement while I shuffle my deck. And connect with what you felt for the first time you visited a new place. Okay. We'll see how many choices we have to see. The Cosmic Wheel. Okay, so we're going to assign that to the first one. There's a naturally formed icosahedron, I think is how it's pronounced, the size of Everest in the orbit around Jupiter between its 5th and 6th moon. Trace the light between the 2 largest stars of our galaxy and you will find an undiscovered moon that lost its planet 500,000 years ago. Observe the surface of VY Canis Major carefully. There you'll find a wormhole that can be crossed safely without getting burnt. It'll take you to an undiscovered location. And close to the black hole you last studied, you missed the remnants of a planet that once was mined by quarry titans. Okay. And so these are already elements and stuff that we have in our cards already. So interesting. Okay, 4. We're going to do this one. We're going to read that. Close to the black hole you last studied, you missed the remnants of a planet once mined by quarry titans. Are you sure? We charted that pretty exhaustively. Maybe the high stakes of it all made you overlook the husk of a mined planet. It's not impossible. I can go sweep the area once more. Are you certain it'll be worth my time? I'm 100% sure you'll find it. Very well. I'll bet on your divination. Okay, and card number 2, what they will discover there. Gears of War. Okay, well, they're Ore Titans. Let's see. This new place will invite you into meditation. There you'll hear the echo of a long-lost melody that will expand the breadth of your arts. In this new place, you will find an undiscovered mineral that will be coveted by many witch smiths. Do a thorough search, for there you will find the sister you lost to the black hole. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Okay, so I'm rolling a d4. On a 3 and a 4, we'll pick this third one, because that's really sweet. We have a 1, so we're going to do 1. This new place will invite you into meditation. Wow, I'm in for an experience, eh? Looks like it. Now I'm jealous. If this place really exists, I'll share what I learned with you. Deal. What you just did, it's something else. I'm leaving immediately to explore. Can't wait to hear back from you. You can bet you will. Thank you so much for indulging me. Okay, then we have this last little guy left. Nobody come. Nobody. Nope. Oh, dang it. Dang it, you guys. Dang it, you guys. I'm really trying to get through these other people, but people keep cock-blocking me leaving and talking to this kitty cat. But at least we have only 14 cycles left. Thank goodness. Okay, we're going to talk to... I just came back from a meeting with some explorers. From what I've gathered, they're a bit divided between wanting more freedom but also wanting the Coven to invest in more common projects. Some of them saw the potential in our program anyway. There is quite an interest in the ministry system you're proposing. Having a ministry of cosmic exploration sounded delightful to them. Yay! Okay. I like you too. Let's see. What are you doing? What do we want our beloved Violet to do? Let's see. The world. We're going to go promote our program. Okay, what are we going to promote this time? We're going to go out to the world. We're going to be like, hey, everybody. So let's see. Who the group. What group are we going to focus on here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, the Six of Cups. Okay, the Six of Cups is an interesting card because they are it's like a fond, nostalgic look at things. It's kind of, in the picture in the RWS, it's sort of like a caring moment between two siblings where one is looking after another. So I'm going to say that, to me, the Six of Cups has more of that novices vibe because of the youngness that is typically in the depicted in that card itself. They're young people. It's a nostalgic moment, so we're just gonna go for novices. Oh, exciting! I'll go spread the word. Absolutely. Okay, the behemoth found something interesting. I subtly introduced the idea she should pay you a visit. Her name is One, the Witch of Entropy and Decay. Like you and Aiden, she's one of the Oracle Witches in the Coven. She's able to read entropy into any system, no matter whether it's machine or community, a building or an astral body or even idea. Basically, One can discern what actions will accelerate or prevent the decay of just about anything. Maybe she can help us find the weak spot in our opponent's strategies. Perfect. I like you. What are you gonna do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh gosh. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The rose petal finish makes this hard to draw because it's like there's the grippy. The King of Cups. Ooh, okay, sorry, bud, you're still going out. You are spreading the good word. You are connecting emotionally with people. You are doing your thing. This is what you're called for, okay? You're great at combing the cosmos, bro. I don't want Patrice doing it, honestly. Patrice is going to be horrible at it, honestly. So I'm very proud of you for being that person. Okay, and then last person of the night, we're going to be talking with Curiel, the sensorial witch, the one who does synesthesia. I got to talk with one of your partners recently. And they told me we could probably help each other. I don't have any clear political leanings, but maybe there's a way to use my powers to make life better for all of our sisters during these trying times. I don't know. Let me know when's a good time for me to visit. Kindly, Curiel, the sensorial witch. Okay, we'll end the evening after our discussion with Curiel. Ooh, cute. Hi, welcome. This place is so cool, thanks. I wouldn't mind being in prison. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Right, off the bat, my big mouth ruining everything. It's all right. It's my personal curse, always making things awkward. Really? Don't worry, I'm awkward in my own way, too. Okay, but let me tell you, you wouldn't like spending 200 years here. I'm so sick of these walls. Oh, I know. Let me make up for it. Aww. Look, she's doing magical stuff. And that's true. She would be able to, like, get herself out of these 4 walls pretty easily. Better? Where did everything go? Don't worry, everything's still in place. I just altered our senses. Whoa, I love this. I wish I could do this. It would have been being exiled so much easier to bear. Funny you should mention that because I came to see you precisely to discuss my talents. What's the matter? Well, sensorial magic makes a great party trick, but beyond that I feel... What the heck? Sensorial magic? Sounds super cool. Absolutely. Shut up, sensorial magic is super cool. Like, what the heck? What the heck? That's super cool. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see how we react to it via the tarot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Page of Pentacles. Shut up. It's reacting like, yes. Shut up. It's super cool. But coal doesn't earn you much respect in this community, and I understand why. I mean, I can't affect reality in any way. After several centuries, I've come to terms with it, really, but I love the Page of Pentacles, too. This one is such a cutie, like, little card. It has a scarf on it, like the Page of Pentacles has, and it has all its little tools on it as well. Like, just the fact that it's kind of stripped down to the symbols, but it is kind of meaningful is just really cute. And the flowers that are there, and the trees. I just love I love a little pentacle. From time to time, imposter syndrome kicks in. I mean, same, Curiel. What? That's a thing witches can feel like. I mean, you're a witch, you're immortal, and you can fly on outer space. There's no doubt about you being a witch. Yeah, but you know what I mean. I'm a one-trick pony, and that trick really isn't going to have any impact on the cosmos, literally. I don't see it like that, but I can't possibly understand. You're the one who's been struggling with this for centuries. No need to pity me, though. I mean, I have a pretty good life, magical frustrations aside. Oh, not at all. From my perspective, your powers are incredible. Huh, thank you. What about you? How do you feel about your powers? You're an oracle, right? Okay, let's see. I'm pretty comfortable with them. I wish I was something more spectacular. Too much responsibility. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. King of Swords. King of Swords is like super comfortable with their responsibilities and very knowledgeable. They are also very confident with that. So we're just gonna say I'm pretty comfortable. Oh yeah? Yeah, I mean, I was in a divination before I even ascended. It's second nature to me. That's so cool. I wish I could feel so in sync with my talents. Actually, I came to see about that. I've heard wonders about your new deck, so I wanted to ask you to help me find a way to make myself useful. It'll be my pleasure, or we'll warn her about the risks first. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. Ooh, 4 of Wands. It'll be my pleasure. There's no need to warn her about things, because they're going to just agree with me anyway, because I wrote it for them to agree with me. What do you have in mind exactly? Okay, let's see. Well, I want to find a way to make an impact on the future of the coven. Like, I can't physically alter anything, but can my illusions help our sisters in a substantial way in these times of change? I understand. Focus on your fondest memories of experiencing your powers while I shuffle my deck. Only 1 card? Okay, fine. Okay. Help every witch put themselves in their sister's shoes. So, like, basically creating empathy. Project the kind of experiences we'd access if we were to welcome, befriend more witches into our coven. Okay. And then last one is make everyone envision what a more powerful version of themselves would be like. Okay, interesting. So these are more like visionary type things instead of like sensory type things, in my opinion. But sure, fine, whatever. We all need to dream. We all need to envision our ideal selves. Okay, so here we go. 4. Well, that's not a number here. We have only 3 options. 1. Okay, we're gonna go with 1. Help every witch to put themselves in their sister's shoe. Oh, use central magic to allow witches to experience as other witches' existences? Or however this reading inspires you, really. No, it's a fantastic idea. I feel a surge of purpose running through my veins. A coven-wide, ultra-empathetic experience. This can only be a good thing and bring about good fortune. That's what I call making an impact in this cosmos. Yes, thank you so much, Fortuna. Well, there you have it. That's it? Easy as that? Yep, I'm sorry there aren't as many fireworks or anything. Huh, no, I mean, I'm very impressed. I love how straightforward it is. Plus, the art on the card is super cool. I'd love to see more of them. Maybe become a regular. You're very welcome to come back anytime you want. Yay, I'm going to head out now. I'm eager to start exploring this new purpose the cards have shown me. Go get them. Thanks. Okay, did we save? Yes, okay, we're saving. So we're going to call that it for the day. We made a great amount of progress, in my opinion. Like, we went ahead and kind of put through it. I do like using the little D4 here. The D4 has been super helpful to get, like, those, like, short little, like, things back and forth. Like those, especially I feel like with, like, the short decisions that really don't have a lot of differentiation between themselves, I guess. So anyway, that has been good. We have made it through, like, we only have 12 cycles left until whatever's gonna happen. We've met so many, like, new people this time around. thankfully, Abramar is becoming super handy in whatever the cards are telling him to go get more people. So we have gotten a lot more people. So yeah, I feel like we're doing pretty good. We may finish this by the end of December, y'all. We may finish it by the end of December. I was like, maybe we'll get in January. But maybe we made great progress tonight. And we're going to do this again on Saturday. So thank you all again for joining me for this evening of, like, whatever this was. Experiencing life as our Cosmic Pixie Dream Girl selves. And yeah, I guess I should draw a card for, you know, the last of our days as we go into this weekend, seeing each other on Saturday. We'll be able to have more fun on, you know, once all this work stuff is finished with. So we just need to get through like this last bit of time before the part of rest starts to settle into our bodies. Also, I was going to mention, because I had written this down and I found it again today, but I was like, oh, maybe I should just mention this to others, is like that we're kind of in that time of year where, of course, like the nights are becoming like shorter, longer, and the days are shorter, and our bodies are like craving like the sun, and we're like, oh my gosh, I'm stuck in seasonal affective disorder and things like that, and what am I doing? Like, nothing feels right. Everything is horrible in many, many ways. But that I was reminded of that fall is the work coming to a close, and to figure the work out again. So that's the season that we're in now, that everything that we have is sort of like coming, that those petals of the flower are like closing and withering down. Everything is coming to an end before the winter solstice begins. And so this is our time to begin to start to plan what is next in line, if that makes any sense. Like, to figure out what work we're preparing for in the future. And we're not necessarily doing the work yet. It's that Two of Wands energy where we're figuring out what the next work is. So maybe like ponder that over the next couple days. Like, what is that next, like, what are the things that are closing down now in this phase? And then what is the work that you're being called to do as we go into the winter solstice? And those are not necessarily things that require movement, that require action. It's more of thoughtfulness, more of feeling into what that is for you and what that means for you. So, and that's not for someone else to determine. That's not for me to determine and tell you what to do or anything like that. That's for you to decide for yourself. So I'm doing that myself because I reminded myself of that today. And I'm going to continue to kind of think about that and consider that in the next little while. And so let me draw a card as we leave for the day. For the evening, I hope everyone 5, 6, 7 has a well-rested night, calm down, and we have the World. I love the symbols that are on the World because it's the return of that artistic figure here. We have other like Egyptian figures, as before, like mentioned before, with the Wheel of Fortune, the chaos that is in the Wheel of Fortune, that like promise everything will be okay. The World is the completion of that promise. It's the completion of like, you've arrived, and now it's time for you to like whatever journey that you're on right now, it's coming to a close. And again, just like I mentioned, it's time for you to consider like, what is next? Where is that Fool coming back in? What are you being asked to step into as we go into the weekend, as you do your own self reflection? Like, what is the thing that you're being asked to level up? So I hope that everyone has good evenings. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And as always, go forth tarot widely and be feral, be revolutionary, but just be yourself as well. I love you so much, and good night. Let's see if I end this properly.